Golfing World's Anna Whiteley is always on the hunt for advice from the world's leading players and coaches, with the hope of boosting her skills and yours too.
Wow!
Today, Anna's on the range with coach Mitchell Spearman, who's hoping to use some of the biggest names in golf to add an extra dimension to her game.
We're down here on the driving range in Miami with our resident coach Mitchell Spearman, as in this series we're looking at some of the best golfers in the game at the moment and dissecting their swings in the hope to pull out one thing that could help me and hopefully the viewers at home. So today, Mitchell, we're looking at one of the most popular guys on tour, Rickie Fowler. Tell us about his swing.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Rickie's a great ball striker. He always hits the ball solidly, seems to play well when there's a lot of wind in tournaments. And what Rickie really does well, in my view, is he keeps the club head, what we use this term, outside the hands here on the takeaway, meaning that the club head is this side of his hands. In fact, he did it so much that in his work with Butch, he's tried to actually get it more here than this way.
Okay.
But one of the great adages to having the club head outside the hands is it drives the left arm deep across the body. And by that I mean the left arm's going across, and what that does is create a better shoulder turn. So if you're looking to get a better shoulder turn, the way to do it is to feel that your left hand, left arm push in, and it's almost like you're leaving the club head behind. So the amateur golfer, and it has a tendency to do this, completely opposite. The left arm goes out, then there's no turn, and the shaft gets flat. What Rickie does is drive the club deep across his body this way, his arm deep across his body, and the club head feels like it's almost staying looking at the ball. So at this moment here, it has that drag look, and then his arm goes deep. So it's a really good way to work on getting a good rotation, because it gets your arm deep, and that's what he does well. Then on his downswing, he gets the club nice and behind him here, and obviously, you know, all the good things that good players do.
Yeah.
But he very much does it from here. He's, you know, he's not the biggest guy in the world, generates a lot of power, so it's important for him to get good rotation in his upper body, and he does it by pushing his left arm deep across.
Give us your best Rickie
Right,
then.
so this is my Rickie, and it's a good feeling, you know, because you really are feeling that the club head's staying outside your hands, looking at the ball and the arm in. So it's almost like you're going in this direction and then round the corner. So let's see if we can get a feeling of a very deep left arm, club head way outside the hands. Yeah, that felt nice. Yeah, I could really feel that change of direction with everything behind me. You want to give it a go?
I'd love to give it a go, yeah.
Okay,
and so I also noticed there's really not much flex in the wrists.
No, it's quite a delayed look, because if anything, you're absolutely right, and if anything, what's happening, the wrists are very quiet here because the hands are pushing back. That gets the left arm way in here across the body, and then the wrist angles take care of themselves here at the top of the swing. So it's his way of generating his leverage and power. So left arm in, deep and across. Good, do it again. I'm going to make you exaggerate that a little bit more. Yeah. So as you go back here, it's like you're moving the grip of the club, but you're not moving the head of the club. That's the feel. Right. So that's the exaggerated feel, but you see how that pushes that left arm deep there. So the feeling is that. What we don't want to do is that. That's where the club golfer can really learn something from Rickie in his golf swing.
Very much opposite.
Yes.
Okay.
There we go. Let's give that a go. Left arm deep across the body. Very good. Very good.
I mean, that's obviously a very unnatural feeling for someone who's never done it before, but I can completely understand it.
Yeah, and it's just learning that you just grab onto your left arm here and just pull it across your body. That's the whole thing that he, you know, it's a pronounced look in his swing. He sets up to that ball and he really just drives that left arm in. I said he did it almost so much that he's worked on trying to be a little more level, but you know, that's how he gets his great rotation in his upper body.
Good stuff. Thank you, Mitchell. Well, if you're looking to improve your rotation, as Mitchell says, look to Rickie Fowler's swing, and hopefully it will help you at home.